Today's story might shake the entire football world. Imagine a world where Lionel Messi wears the red shirt of Manchester United. Sounds crazy, right? But if we look closer, it might not be as impossible as it seems. And if it ever happens, it would become one of the most unforgettable moments in the long and proud history of the Red Devils. 7 rounds of the Premier League have gone by in the 2025-2026 season. Manchester United have only 10 points and sit in 10th place on the table. The image of a once legendary empire now feels like a ship struggling in a storm. Under coach Ruben Amorim, United are still searching for their identity. Their play is inconsistent, their rhythm broken, and the fire that once made Old Trafford a fortress has slowly faded. Fans are losing patience. Hope is slipping away match after match. But what if, right in the darkest moment, Manchester United pull off a move so shocking that it makes the whole world look their way again? A decision that brings back belief, brings back the magic, brings back the noise. And the only man who can do that is Lionel Messi. When hope is gone, that is when heroes appear. Bringing Messi to Old Trafford, even on a short loan, would be more than a transfer. It would be a statement of identity. In modern football, when results alone can no longer define greatness, symbolic moments become priceless. Messi is not just a footballer, he is the definition of greatness, a living legend, a global brand, and the embodiment of passion and perfection. His arrival would immediately put United back at the center of the football universe. Remember when David Beckham joined AC Milan back in 2009? The entire football world went wild. LA Galaxy suddenly became a household name in Europe, their stadiums filled, their shirts sold out. Now Beckham is the owner of Inter Miami, the club Messi currently plays for. And no one on this planet understands the power of a short-term loan better than Beckham himself. He knows how one bold move can benefit everyone involved, both financially and emotionally, just as it did for him years ago. Here's the thing. The MLS takes a long winter break from December until the end of February. That gives Messi nearly 3 months with no official matches, 1 month to rest, and 2 months to create magic somewhere else. Imagine that time being spent in the Premier League, wearing the red of Manchester United, scoring under the cold English rain as the Stretford end erupts in joy. That image alone could set the internet on fire. Several media outlets like ESPN, 442, and Football 365 have already hinted that Messi could make a short-term return to Europe. The logic is simple. A player like Messi never stays still for too long. He always wants to play, to stay sharp, especially before the 2026 World Cup. And if he comes back to Europe, where better than the Premier League, the most watched league in the world, to showcase his brilliance once more? But why Manchester United? Because they are the only club with the global pulse strong enough to make this more than a fantasy. United have a fan base that stretches from Europe to Asia, from America to Africa. Every move they make sends waves across the globe. If Messi were to wear that red shirt, just a single appearance could sell millions of shirts and make the club trend worldwide overnight. Financially, it is completely possible. A short-term loan of 2 months would cost only a few £1,000,000, but the profit from shirt sales, sponsorships, and global marketing would be massive. It would not only pay for itself, but could also boost the club's brand value in ways no trophy could this season. But beyond the money and fame, what makes this story truly powerful is the emotion. Messi, the eternal symbol of Barcelona, the rival of Real Madrid where Cristiano Ronaldo made history. Now imagine Messi joining Manchester United, the club forever tied to Ronaldo's legacy. For the first time in football history, one team would have had both Messi and Ronaldo in its story. That alone would make Old Trafford a temple of legends. Picture this. Messi walking out from the tunnel at Old Trafford, the night sky over Manchester glowing, the stand shaking as thousands chant his name, giant banners reading "Welcome Leo," cameras flashing, the sound of the crowd echoing through the air. That single moment would not just belong to United fans, it would belong to the entire football world. At 38, Messi still has the power to change a match with one touch. He does not need to run for 90 minutes. 20 minutes is enough. A free kick, a delicate pass through the defense, a moment of genius that makes millions of hearts skip a beat. He is still magic. Tactically, he is exactly what United need right now. A creative leader, a thinker, someone who sees passes others cannot. He would guide the younger generation, help players like Garnacho, Højlund, and Manu understand what greatness looks like every day in training. Just having Messi around would lift everyone's standards. And for the fans, seeing him in red would mean so much more than words. It would be a reminder that Manchester United is still a club of legends, a club where anything is possible, where dreams can come true. The emotional impact would be enormous. Of course, there would be challenges. His salary, the approval from Inter Miami, MLS, and the Premier League. But Beckham knows United. He understands their culture, their passion, their desire to rise again. He also knows that this move would make Inter Miami even more famous across the globe. It would be a win for everyone. This is not a fantasy. This is a real window of opportunity. If United failed to seize it, they might regret it forever. Because imagine this. If one day Messi chooses to join another Premier League side, maybe Liverpool or Manchester City, that would be a nightmare for United fans. In football, sometimes you have to take risks. Not just to win trophies, but to reignite belief, to remind the world who you are. And this loan for Messi could be that spark. A short deal, but a story that will last forever. If it happens, the world will forever say there was only one club that had both Ronaldo and Messi, and that club is Manchester United. So what do you think? Should United take this once-in-a-lifetime chance to make history again? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and stay tuned for more incredible football stories that will blow your mind. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video, where we'll explore more unbelievable football scenarios that could change the game forever.